Hey guys, today in math we are going to continue color coding our addition table. So you will need to go grab your student book that looks like this, and you will also need, looks like this, you will also need to open up to page 4 and grab some colored pencils or crayons. You can pause the video if you need to go do that, and then just play when you're ready to start. Okay, so yesterday we reviewed the add zero facts, and those are very easy because if you're adding 0 to any number, the answer is just that number, and it doesn't matter which way you write it. You could have 0 plus 3 with a 0 at the beginning, and we know that there's nothing plus 3 is just going to be 3. And you could also have something like 8 plus 0. If you add the 0 on, it's still just going to be 8. Okay, so we talked about those. Now, the next one we're going to go to is they are called the count on facts. You are going to grab a yellow pencil, colored pencil or crayon, and we're going to color in our legend or key here with yellow. Now, the count on facts are facts where you have a number but you're just counting on 1 or 2 more. So like for example, we could have 1 plus 7, and an easy way to solve 1 plus 7 would be, okay, I'm going to start at 7 and just add on 1 more. Count 1 more on. 7 plus 1 is 8. You might have something like 9 plus 2. An easy way to solve that, start at 9 and count on 2. 9, 10, 11. So we get to 11. And we call them counting on because you're starting at the larger number and counting up, counting on. And all of those are going to be found right in this row here. So anything where you're just counting on 1 more, so we've added 1 more to all of these, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3. All of those all the way across, 1 plus 10. We're adding 1 more on. You can shade those in yellow. Okay, you will also notice that this column going straight down is showing all of the count on facts for adding 1 more. So 2 plus 1 more, 3 plus 1 more. We're just counting on 1 more for all of these. 8 plus 1 more. So you're going to color in this column. Okay, so we've got to do something a little tiny bit tricky. You're going to go through and you're going to outline. This one here is technically also an add-on or a count-on fact. So you're going to put a yellow square around that box, overlapping the red. And you're going to do that up here for this one as well. Now, I mentioned that the count on facts include when you're adding on like 2 numbers as well. So any of the numbers where you're just adding on, any of the columns or rows where you're just adding on 2 more, those are also going to be yellow because you're starting at a number and just counting on 2. Like for example, 2 plus 6. You could just start at 6 and say 7, 8, and you have your answer. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. All of these are count on facts. So go ahead and shade those in yellow as well. And come over here and put that yellow box around the outside of this one that's also a add 0 fact. some facts can be more than one kind. Okay, so we did the where we counted on 2 for all of these rows, for this entire row. Now we've got to do this entire column. These are also count on facts, so you're going to shade those in yellow. Yellow, yellow is a lovely color. Okay, so let's think about these facts just for a second. So we have add 0 facts where we're adding 0 to the number and it just stays that number. Then we have count on facts where we have like some number plus 1 or some number plus 2. And we can just start at the number and count up. Like one more time, for example, if we had 2 plus 7, we could just start at 7 and count up 2, and that gets us to 9. 7, 8, 9. We counted on 2. Really quick, let me show you how this works. So like if you want to do 7 plus 2, we have, you could go to the 7 in this row up top and the 2 in this column here, and you follow along until you meet at this box. And then you can see 7 plus 2 or 2 plus 7 equals 9. And the same thing happens over here. So you can go to the 2 in the row here and the 7 in the this column here, and we go across and we go down and we have 7 plus 2. So you may notice that it's like they're flip-flopped, and you end up with the same answer. So we just talked about 2 plus 7 equals 9, and 7 plus 2 also equals 9. And it's okay that you flip-flop the numbers in addition. It still comes up to the same sum. Okay, so the answer to an addition problem is a sum. This is called something, it's kind of a weird name. It's called the commutative property. Commutative property, which means that even though you flip-flop the numbers, you end up with the same sum. Everybody say commutative. All right. Now, moving on to the next type of fact. We have not finished the chart yet, so we need to go on to the doubles facts. The doubles facts are going to be a lovely blue, prime blue, and go to the key and shade it in blue. Blue is one of my favorites. Okay, doubles, you guys probably remember these quite well when you double a number. So like 5 plus 5, 6 plus 6, 3 plus 3. I wonder where all of those are on the chart. Look and see if you can find them. I found them. I see them where we double the numbers, and I'm seeing them, like one is right here, and one is right here. And look at this, we are making a diagonal line. Okay, we have a pattern here where we see a diagonal line forming with all of these doubles. So go ahead and shade in these doubles. And again, we have to go and put a outline around some of them because they are more than one type of fact. So we're going to put a box around this one here because that is a double, 2 plus 2. We're adding the same number to itself, and that's called doubling. Doubling. Those can be so helpful. Okay, and you're going to see how they're helpful here in a second. When you want to add something like 4 plus 5, well, we know that 4 plus 4 is 8. And then 5 is just one more than 4. So if we just add one more to 8, then we get to 9. And that's called a doubles plus 1 fact. So that's one way you can use doubles to help you. Let's say we wanted to do 6 plus 5. Okay, so 6 plus 6 is 12. I know that 5 is just one less than 6. And, okay, well, 12 was the answer for the double. If we take one less, it would be 11. This is called a doubles plus or minus 1 fact. And they are, the doubles come in really handy for those. We're going to color the doubles plus or minus 1 orange. Find your orange crayon or colored pencil. And just like I was showing you before, all the doubles plus or minus 1 facts, they are right on either side of every one of the doubles. So I'm going to start shading in actually down here to show you. So 10 plus 10 is a double. That's 20. If you wanted to figure out what 10 plus 9 was, you could just take 1 away and you get to 19. That's a doubles minus 1 fact. Okay, here's a couple more. So you know your doubles, 9 plus 9 is 18. If you had to solve 9 plus 8, you could think, oh, well, I know that 9 plus 9 is 18. And 8 is 1 less than 9. So I'm going to do 1 less than 18. That gets you to 17. Let's keep doing all the doubles minus 1. And they're going to be right next to each of these doubles that we already colored in blue. So we're going to carefully go and shade in all of these. And shade and shade and shade. And then up here you got to do your box around the outside. Because these are also doubles minus 1s. And they're also add zeros or count on facts. Now we're going to go and do the doubles plus 1. Doubles plus 1s are all on this side of the double facts. We're going to shade those in. La, 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 la. So I'm going to talk about 7 plus 8 for a second. 7 plus 8 is a doubles plus 1 fact, because if I knew that 7 plus 7 is 14, well, if you're going to add 8 instead, that's just 1 more. Okay, so I'm going to just say, all right, well, 14 plus 1 more is 15. So if you really like your doubles and you're good at those, then you can use them to help you figure out other ones. Okay, shade, shade, shade. You're shading in yours orange while I'm shading in mine orange, and then you're going to put your box around the outside here. Because this is also, even though it's a count-on fact, it's also a doubles plus 1 fact. And we are making great progress. Here we go. Okay, another one that I like just as much as the doubles are the make 10 facts. The make 10 facts are any number any addition fact where you're adding 2 numbers that add up to 10. We're going to get a green colored pencil or crayon, and we're going to come over here and label our key green for the make 10 facts. I love the color green as well. I really like any color. Green makes me think of nature. Okay, so making 10 facts. We're going to look for boxes here on our chart where the sum is 10. Look for where the sum is 10. Remember, sum is the answer. I see one here.